Tifu by convincing my very Catholic parents that we have a ghost in our house. I, 23 meters, unlike the rest of my family, am a skeptic. I've stopped identifying as a Christian when I was a teenager. I don't believe in the paranormal or anything like that. My parents, on the other hand, are devout Catholics. It's in God's will, the devil works in the shadows, etc., and for the past few years I've been messing with them by talking to our ghost, whom I named Albert, after Albert Einstein, for extra heresy points. In secondary school, I sometimes left by saying, "I'll be back soon, Albert, don't mess up my room." And just silly things like that. It used to annoy my parents, but nowadays they just roll their eyes when I do it. So last week I went home from uni for the weekend. Sunday night I said goodbye to everyone, including my 5-year-old little twin sisters, and left. On the train I started getting frantic calls and texts from parents that I've invited an actual ghost into our home and they are going to call the priest to banish it, and I'll have to be there and confess my wrongdoings to the priest and Jesus himself. Turns out after I left, one of my sisters said something along the lines of, "Daniel didn't say goodbye to Albert," which was enough to send my parents into a panic attack, because apparently young children are more in tune with the other side. Edit/update, my mom and dad calmed down since, and now they're also laughing about it. For those PPL who worry about Albert's well-being in the comments, don't be, he's staying rent-free.
DL, Doctor, I made up a ghost to annoy my deeply religious parents. They didn't care at first, but since then my younger sisters picked up on it, which was enough to convince my mom and dad that I let a spirit in our home. Children can see things adults cannot. Poor Albert getting banished from the house.
Quick, call the Ghostbusters. Are you trying to get yourself and your family haunted? Because not saying farewell to your house ghost is a great way to get your ass haunted. Let this be a lesson. In the future, be kind to Albert. Albert is a bro. It's the least you can do.
Can you all please be quiet? I'm studying physics, goddammit. Albert, when the priest arrives.
Show up for the exorcism. Buy Alka-Seltzer on the way home. Hide it under your tongue just before the priest starts his deal. Start screaming about Leviathan and shit when your mouth begins to foam.
This is so hilarious. Next time you visit, stare into emptiness and mumble how Albert is mad at you for ignoring him last time, smiley face, smiley face. Tell your parents you're not doing that. They had better be thankful it's just a ghost and not the actual devil. If they keep it up, threaten to summon the devil himself.
This is pure gold. Make sure you have some good stories to tell that priest when he arrives. Question: have Bloomhouse contacted you yet?
I've never met Catholics that believe in ghosts. Maybe it's because of where you're from? I think it's a cultural thing.
You did not fuck up, you added to the canon.
You should definitely milk this for all it's worth. Mess with stuff when your parents aren't looking. Flip photos. Move stuff around. Then blame it on Albert. Since you didn't say goodbye.
Ha ha ha, that's so funny.
Wow. I never thought I'd hear of an unintended prank, but here we are. Rather double standards. They don't want ghosts in the house, but what happened to "in the name of the Father, Son and Holy Ghost"? I've been a practicing Catholic for my entire life. Ghosts, paranormal events aren't typically something that get much discussion. Generally, you're encouraged to avoid actions which may be related to evil. And be a good person. I do recall a priest fielding a question about Ouija boards, and his thought was to leave them alone. And he also was quick to clarify The Exorcist was just a book, movie. I think your parents have bought a bit too much into the existence of paranormal things. Your parents obviously aren't such great Catholics as they think they are. Since Catholics are not supposed to believe in ghosts.
This is frigging hilarious.
Ah. The unintentional, long con. Ha. I'm Catholic and that's funny as hell.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.